what's up guys? Gonna be doing a walk around of my 1993 Honda ACTY right behind me there. Gonna be showing you guys some of the quirky features of the car, and recently did some maintenance on it, so I'll show you how to get to all the access points for the maintenance and some details, fun facts about the car. Enjoy. So this is my 93 Honda ACTY SDX. It's a two-wheel drive model. Comes with the E07A engine. It's a 660cc. It's got a whopping 38 horsepower, about 40 foot-pounds of torque. It's a little 3-cylinder engine. Engine is mid-mounted, so I guess it's like a Ferrari, right? I've got some 14-inch Honda Civic HX wheels on here. Originally comes with some 12 by 3.5-inch wheels, very tiny. So here's the interior. Right-hand drive, of course. This model comes with no tach, so you kind of have to guess what RPM you're at. Alright, so here's your gas tank over on the driver's side. Little old school gas cap with the key on it, and the fuel tank is right under it. So how useful is it? Well, as a truck, it's got a pretty decent bed size. I'll plug the numbers in on the video. All three sides come down, they lay flat. On mine I have the optional chains here to use this as a tailgate. That's with the chains. So this is what it looks like with the sides down. Plenty of room for whatever you want to throw on there. Again, luckily this one's pretty clean. Common rust spots are by the drain holes here in the back. I do have the bed cover at home, so sometimes they have this rubber mat on the bed and water accumulates by the drain plugs, especially if you got gunk at the front here where they're supposed to drain, so they'll tend to rust out. Something to look for if you're trying to buy one. So the sides and the bed come off as well completely. You see here they're on pins, so all you have to do is grab it, slide it back, and they come right off, all three panels. So you can drive around with no bed sides if you have something bigger than what would fit back there. So a few things I did myself to this one was I got this cheap Amazon singled-in radio, but it does have CarPlay, which is a big plus for me, having navigation and being able to play my music from my iPhone on there. And I did the crystal bubble shift knob. Very popular in Japan, across all types of cars, drift cars, Kei cars, VIP cars, whatever you name it. You'll see them all with the bubble shift knobs there. So this model comes with AC. The way you can tell is the non-AC models have the floor that connects all the way around. This one's got this little console here which hides all the AC components going up. Another way to tell is the models with air conditioning have the AC button. So I imported this one with just over 47,000 kilometers. I've put a few hundred kilometers on it myself, just driving it around town. That's around 29,000 miles, so fairly new. Got to keep in mind that these little trucks get used in farms and things where they really don't have to drive around a lot. So even if the kilometer count is low, they might still have had a rough life. I did get lucky with this one. It's got no rust, very clean car. The seats are not torn. So over here on the passenger side, we've got the battery. You can see the battery acid level. We've also got the spare tire. And if you did need to use that spare tire, we've got the jack that sits under the passenger seat, just flips right up. We got the jack down here, and we got the little jack stick next to it. We've also got the windshield wiper reservoir. Pretty neat. This one came with the optional clock. So down here next to your battery, you've got your coolant reservoir. These are famous for cracking. I mean, it's 30-year-old plastic. Luckily mine is intact. So that's the reservoir. Now if you had to top off the radiator, ACTY's got a radiator up front behind the grill here. So to top off the radiator, it's actually inside the cab here. You remove this wing nut, radiator cap's right under here. See, I've got some stickers on mine telling me it's been checked or changed at certain dates. Pretty neat. So for some basic maintenance on the ACTY, everything's pretty easy. You really don't need a jack to do the oil change or spark plug change, things like that. Since the engine is back here, you remove those 4 bolts and the cover comes off. That'll get you to the top of the engine where you can see the spark plugs, wires, distributor. For the oil change, come right under the car here, and you'll see there's a drain plug. And we go over to the front of the engine where we'll see the oil filter, all easy access. Can be done just by sliding under the car. If you do need to service the transmission with fluid, you've got drain plug and fill plug over on the driver's side of the transmission from the back. Pretty maintenance friendly. So a question I get often is, do you even fit in that thing? I'll tell you what, I'm 6 feet tall. What it really depends on is, if you are tall, it depends if you are tall based on long legs or long torso. I feel like I'm pretty well balanced, so here I am, head on the headrest. Got plenty of room to go up if you're torso tall. And a little tight on the legs, so here's clutching and here's the gas pedal. Not an issue to drive, kind of tight to raise and lower the windows if I'm driving. And then fifth and reverse, they rub up against my leg here, but not a problem. The factory mirrors on the ACTY, they offer pretty good visibility. They're kind of a wide angle, they're a little bubbled, so they give you more visibility than a flat mirror would. Pretty neat. There's also the optional California mirrors, which are about double the size. They come up to here and they hook up to the top of the door. For a street style truck, I like the factory mirrors a little better. Well, she's home. Sorry guys, I didn't have time to go get fuel, as I said. Maybe next week I'll do a video on my 97 Toyota Crown. Thanks for watching.